So Vishal, on
Yeah.
a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
would you say your father is very high, 10, demanding, or very low, 1, demanding?
This is a hard question.
You can take some time. Think about it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that question on a 1 to 10 scale. Maybe. No, you probably can.
If you had to estimate. 5 being like completely neutral, demanding.
Probably. So like 1 is like exceedingly permissive. or,
Yeah.
Like, and 5 is just that. Probably like a 7.
7?
7 or
Okay. What about responsiveness to you? Like
10.
10 responsiveness?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, Yeti.
Hello.
Hi. What's up?
What's up? Should I introduce myself?
Nah, well, you don't have to. It's fine.
Okay.
So, your father,
Yeah.
would you say on a scale of 1 being very low responsiveness to you versus a 10 being very high responsiveness to you?
You mean general, right?
In general, like responsive. Like if
I
you have a
think-
problem,
4.
he's a 4 responsiveness to you. Okay. What about his demand level?
Like around 3.
A 3 demand. Okay, cool. All right, you want to say your name, introduce yourself?
My name's Rodrigo San Roman. I'm a freshman.
Freshman.
Yeah, fresh.
Wearing that tie as fresh
You
as
already know.
you already know. So, Rodrigo, would you say your father on a scale of 10 being very responsive to you versus 1 being very unresponsive to you, where would you say your father falls on that scale?
6.
A 6.
Maybe a 7. Like yeah.
Okay, 6/7. What about demand level? Is he very demanding, 10, or very non-demanding, 1?
2.
Very 2. Okay.
Yeah, very undemanding for
Good,
sure.
Good shit. All right, my friend Aodan. On a scale of 10 being very responsive to you versus 1 being very unresponsive to you, where would you say your dad falls on that scale?
A 6.
6. Okay. What about demanding? On a scale of 1 to 10, is he very 10 demanding or very low demanding? 1.
A 2.
2. Okay, awesome.
Okay, well,
We're live here, Giacomo.
what's up?
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say your dad is 1 very not responsive or 10 very responsive to you and your needs?
He's like an 8. He's pretty
like an 8.
responsive.
What about demanding level? How much pressure does he put on you? 1 low scale or 10 high scale?
He's also pretty hard on me. I think he's like a 6 or 7, maybe an 8
Okay.
sometimes, depending on what we're talking about.
All right, let's say a 7.
All right.
All right, so we're here in the room with Jake. Okay, so Jake, you got to tell me, your father, whom
Yes.
I still have not met actually.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say he's a very demanding father or very 1 scale non-demanding?
I mean, I think it depends on the situation. So something like schoolwork, definitely a lot higher on the list, or helping him out with, chores. But I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 6.
Okay, so what about responsiveness, like responding to your kind of emotional needs and more like parenting type things?
I would say probably about a 5. Again, depends on the
Neutral
kind of mood he's in.
score.
Yeah.
Got you. Andrew, you got to listen to me carefully. On a scale of 1 to 10, how responsive is your dad to your needs?
1 and needy?
No, 1 to 10. Like 10 being very responsive and 1 being not responsive.
22.
Like a 7.
Okay. What about how demanding is he from you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like a 4.
All right, cool. All right, what's your name? Introduce yourself.
I'm Lance Levelstad,
What class? What's your year?
2020.
All right, cool. So Lance, you got to tell me, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, talking about your father here, scale of 1 to 10, is your father 1 very unresponsive to your needs or 10 very responsive to your needs in terms of like emotional sort of issues?
I'll say like 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What about his demand level, like his expectations from you? What is he, scale of 1 to 10? 10 being very demanding, 1 being not as demanding.
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're on with Faye. Faye, on a scale of 1 to 10, how responsive is your father to like your emotional issues, emotional needs, comfort needs? Responsive. 7.
8, no, 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Okay, we'll call it a 6. What about how demanding is your father from you on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being very demanding.
I like 2.
2.
Not at all.
Okay. So I'm here with Avi. So Avi, you got to tell me, man, on a scale of 1 to 10, how responsive is your father to your needs? Like emotional needs, anything kind of caring for you? Scale of 1 to 10. What would you say?
7.
7. Okay, what about his demand on you? Like how much does he like need from you, like expect of you, stuff like that? Scale 1 to 10. 10 being very demanding.
I'd put it at like a 6 or a 7.
Okay, cool.